I deleted TikTok. Not 5 days into this new year, I was shown the ass of humanity and I just couldn't handle it. So, TikTok is gone, Instagram is also gone, and that just leaves me with YouTube and Pinterest. So, if you've ever been an avid Pinterest user, you know how dog shit the site has become. I'm talking 2 ads to every one pin and having to add aesthetic to the end of my searches so I can find what I'm actually looking for. Yeah, so not my favorite site right now. But after some very important research, all of my ads have become covers of the most beautiful, fantastical, romantic books you probably never knew existed. So today I'm going to be reading the descriptions for the books and the ratings, and maybe by the end of this video I'll have found my next read. Okay, so I have 6 books and we will sort them into a yay pile or a nay pile. Very simple, very easy. Let's start. All of the information I have, the book descriptions and the ratings, they come from romance.io, just to let you know. Alright, so book 1, Threads of Fate by Lexi Esme. It has 3.74 out of 5 stars and a 4 out of 5 spice level. Come on, let's go. Alright. A woman hunted, a monster broken, a desire that may just consume them both. Oh shit. The description for this is a long one. Stay with me. Rianne. With my car dead and no way home, an inconvenient night quickly takes a turn for the worse. I'm pursued deep into the woods, my heart pounding with unbridled fear, and I'm certain this is it. I'm going to die out here, in the cold and dark. Just when I think all hope is lost, I'm saved by the most unexpected rescuer. My savior is a monster. I don't know whether I should be terrified or enchanted. Hidden in the shadows, his bright red eyes lure me. Alright, drawing me in until I can no longer resist him. Resist him and his red eyes. I suddenly find myself at the mercy of my new fierce and vicious protector. If he's your protector, how are you at his mercy? I feel like that's a bit of an oxymoron. Not the point. Sorry. I wonder if he's truly the monster I've made him out to be. Heaven help me, my inhibitions are falling away, and I'm finding myself becoming more and more tangled in this creature's web of seduction. Only, there's something else. Something more. He's keeping a secret. He's holding back something dangerous. He's holding back, he's hiding. And I just might be the one to set it free. Of course you are, girly. Alright, and then we also get his little POV. Oh. His name is Cephas, which I hate. It sounds like sepsis. Gross. Until that fateful night, I'd fought my desires for so long. I would have stayed away from her if that were possible, but I needed her. Okay, so has he seen her before? Dark and smooth, captivating and delectable, she is gorgeous, a feast for my senses. My desire for her burns in every fiber of my being, my lust undeniable. Okay. She is my every fantasy made real, temptation embodied. The very thought of being her lover is devastating torture. Goodness gracious. I'm a monster. She is human. I'm dangerous. She's untainted. You don't know that. But I want her. My feelings for her are consuming me. I should stay away from her, but the temptation is too great, the need too deep. Rianne has captured my heart, and now the threads of our fates are tied. She is bound to me as I am to her. But I'm on the run from my past, from the darkness that once held me captive. It's something I cannot escape. Rianne is my salvation, my light in the dark, but I may just be her undoing. She doesn't know who I am. My secrets threaten to unravel when she becomes entangled in my web, and the monster inside me threatens to destroy us both. So yeah, 2 web references, and if you could not tell from the cover, From what I gathered, he is a Spider-Man. I don't know. I gotta be honest, I don't know. I have not ventured far away from like furry monsters with like the beast, you know, or aliens, ice planet barbarians, stuff like that. So I don't know how I feel about like a bug person. So, but I have to choose. Is it in the yay or nay pile? And you know what? I'm willing to explore. I'm going to put it in the yay pile for now. Next up, we have My Summer Girl by Maeve Black. And when I saw this cover, I was immediately just like, yeah, I have to read it. But we're going to read the description and see if it's a yes or a no. Okay, it has a 3.28 out of 5 stars and a 5 out of 5 spice level. We love it. Let's see. Dulce has spent her entire life avoiding. Love, happiness, and the things that make her feel alive weren't on the table. I wonder why. That all changes when she meets fate, and they come in the form of an ancient siphon, a himbo Orukna, and a summer queen. 3 mates to change the course of her life forever if she lets them. One who convinces her to accept fate, another who forces her to fight for happiness. Finally, one who reminds her what sacrifice looks like. All 3 have her best interest at heart. Will she allow them to show her what love is really like, or will she fight it at every turn? Let's see. Yay or nay? I'm gonna be honest. I am really excited by the cover, and I'm trying to not like let that make my decision for me, because I'm definitely that kind of person. But just going by the description, it would be a nay. But with the cover and the ratings and the spice level, I want to put that in the yay pile. So I'm putting it in the yay pile because I make the rules. It's called agree with me, not disagree with me at your leisure. All right, next up we have A Light in the Dark by Miranda Sapphire. It has a 4.21 out of 5 stars. That's crazy. And a 4 out of 5 spice level. Okay. I did not just choose spicy books. I literally just chose the first 6 books that popped up. I promise. Alright, this is another like long ass description, but I'm gonna read it all to you. Beast has been lost in the dark for 200 years. Claire is desperate to prove she belongs in the light, but the shadow of ancient crimes might just swallow them both. Beast has been locked away in his manor for two centuries to pay for the crimes of his past. Haunted by his failures, he is cursed by the Fey mage he wronged to spend all of his days lonely and unloved. When a beautiful quester named Claire arrives at the manor, insisting she's there to help him, he's confused. He's not supposed to be helped, after all. But like a moth to a flame, he can't stay away from her, even if he knows he'll only wind up hurting her. Sounds toxic and like he's not actually a very good guy. Claire is the youngest daughter, the unwanted child. Determined to live her own life, she defies her father's expectations and takes up a life of adventure with the illustrious questing guild of Kilur, I think. Right away, she's drawn to a strange quest that has been long neglected. Determined to help in any way she can, assuring she can even figure out what on earth is going on. Okay, sorry. It's weird, is it not? Seeing the word earth in like a monster romance and a fantasy. And of course, like, I know we're on earth. I don't like it being called to my attention, alright? As she gets closer to the manor's somber inhabitant, her professional interest shifts to something more. She's never felt attraction like this to anyone else. But even as she grows certain she'll never be able to live without him, she worries what she'll do if she ruins her blooming career and winds up on the streets. I'm sure he would take you in, but also, it's interesting that, like, a quester is a career, okay? I like that. Interesting. It has content warnings. Suicidal ideation. Sexual assault attempt. Sexual assault. Okay. It's implied but off page. Misogyny. Some foul language. Explicit sex scenes. I'm sorry. Explicit sex scenes between a human woman and a non-human man. Discussion of depression. Depiction of depression. Self-harm, anxiety, toxic family dynamics, bullying, death of a parent. Not shown. Okay. Heavy book. It also shows the tropes, so I'm going to read those to you too. Oh, whoa. Virgin MMC. Ooh, a little Jamie. We love it. Hurt/comfort. So I'm guessing that means one of them is harmful to the other one and then they comfort them after. Is that what that is? Alright. MMC with a praise kink. Ooh, dude in distress. The female main character saves the male main character. Forced proximity, my favorite. / isolation. Fated mates, not my favorite, but it's light. Ooh. Dark secret. Redemption. And age gap. 216 versus 26. So he was only 16 when the curse was put on him, and I mean, come on. It's pretty young. Idiots make idiot choices before they're old. But I'm not going to go against a fairy mage's punishment, alright? She knows what she's doing. Oh, I almost forgot. So, yay or nay? I'm going to put it in the yay pile. I actually really want to read that. Okay. Next up, we have A Holy Maiden's Guide to Getting Kidnapped. By Katie Nyquist. It has a 3.80 out of 5 stars and no spice rating. And I don't know if that means that there is no spice, but it just wasn't rated. So I don't know. If we read it, then we'll have to discover for ourselves. A holy maiden should never drink, get kidnapped, nor kiss a dark lord. But Isabel is breaking all the rules to escape her fate as a human sacrifice. In a world where magical powers are commonplace, Holy Maiden Isabel is revered as a goddess among her people. Okay, now. She's the only one able to heal the sick and injured with a simple touch, but her spectacular gift comes at a steep price. For each person she saves, she loses a day of her own conscripted life. These people better get a doctor. To add insult to injury, she's supposed to maintain a pure image even though she'd rather drink and play dominatrix until her sorrows fade away. I'm having a wonderful time. After the corrupt head cardinal Jiang abuses her gift, forbids her from leaving the city, and takes her brother hostage, Isabel doesn't dare drag anyone else into her problems, especially since it won't change her fate. Yeah. But when Dark Lord Cain arrives at her clinic doorstep, grievously wounded, she's touched by his refusal to accept her healing, lest it cost her another day of her life. The mysterious and sexy Dark Lord awakens forbidden desires in Isabel, and the nagging survival instinct she tried to drown with booze and drugs comes back with a vengeance. She's less impressed, however, when he threatens to sack her city in return for his injuries. Fortunately, she can flirt her way to an alliance against the head cardinal instead. Armed with only a ferociously loyal female bodyguard named Alzira, Isabel attempts to make the most of her mere months left to live. How many people did you heal? Oh, okay. Protect the refugees around her city, prevent a war, and hide her face blindness. What an interesting little detail. Alright. But before her life flickers to its sad end, she must either die a proper holy maiden, or risk it all to run off with Cain. You gonna run off for a few months? I mean, you might as well just do that. Oh. Alright. That sounds actually really interesting. I like it. Yay or nay? I'm gonna put it in the yay pile. I'm sad that it doesn't have a spice rating, but we trudge along. Next up, we have MistleFoe by Kimberly Lemming. It has a 3.97 out of 5 stars. That's pretty good. I mean, I guess it's more than pretty good. Anyway, a 4 out of 5 spice level. And I'm pretty sure this book is like 90 pages or something like that. So it's just meant to be like a little novella. It's all fun and games until someone catches feelings. Fate sends me straight into the lion's den, or rather, the fox's den. After my dad trespassed into a powerful fox demon's territory, our family is struck with a powerful curse. Now, to remove it, I'll have to appeal to the demon's better nature. Easier said than done. The arrogant fox demon won't be swayed by an apology basket full of treats. He does, however, need a fake mate for a week-long winter festival. I don't like the fake lovers to lovers trope. Actually, I hate it, so automatically this book is in the nay pile. Sorry, I am going to finish though. Though I'd be a liar if I didn't admit that our doting lovers act was becoming harder by the day. The more time I spent with Luca, the more his irresistible charms get under my skin. Deep down, I know it's all a game, but my heart just can't seem to get the memo. When our week-long affair comes to a close, will I really be able to walk away? I don't care. It's in the nay pile for me. And last but not least, we have Held by a Monster by Kinsey Kelly. It has a 3.86 out of 5 stars and a 4 out of 5 spice level. Most of these books do. 4 out of 5 spice on Romance.io, by the way, is, I'm pretty sure, like, explicit open door or something, you know? So the sex scenes are explicit and it's like you're there with them, you know? Stop with the hand movements. Okay, anyway. On the run for my life, I stumbled into a monster's arms. A bunch of sick, rich jerks take women no one will miss and set them loose to hunt in a twisted game. But they aren't the only monsters in the woods. I'm sorry, that took me by surprise. Dream, I think it's supposed to be Drym. I'm gonna call him Dream. Dream is a creature straight out of my worst nightmares, complete with horns, tail, and a killer physique. In your nightmares, girly? Okay. A beast who might just be the bodyguard I need to keep me safe from the men hunting me. I shouldn't be happy to cozy up with an apex predator, but he's one hell of a protector, and that body made for killing is also pretty good at other things. But my monster has trouble of his own. There's a lab full of mad scientists eager to reclaim their prized experiment. Alright. Our enemies plan to destroy us, take our freedom, our lives. They don't know we're ready to burn the world down together. Join the adventure in a world where monsters become protectors, humans become monstrous, and love defies the darkest of origins. Alright, yeah, I have no idea. Yay or nay. I do like that he has horns. And that's about all. Just give me a second. I like it. I just am not a fan of like the scientists part because I'll be honest, I like my smut to be very contained. I don't need a whole bunch of extra stuff going on. Sue me. I'm gonna put it in the nay pile. Yeah, I did it. Things may change one day, but for today, it's in the nay pile. Alright, that was all for today's video. And this was really, really fun. I think I want to do it again. A good amount of books in my yay pile. I am going to choose one to read and do a video on later. But I'm going to keep it a secret. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to do this again. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good day. Bye.